Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lakota West High School, home of the Firebirds. Tonight we have conference matchup between number 4 Lakota West and number 5 Princeton. I'm Dave Royce and my partner courtside Larry Burks. Larry, we're right into player intros here with the Princeton Vikings.
Yes, looking like a tall lineup for the Princeton, and right now they're introducing West, but the starting lineup for Princeton is Sebastian Ramos. He's a sophomore, or number 10 sophomore, 6-foot point guard. Brendan Braddock, number 11, is a senior, and he's 6'4". He's a strong forward. Daniel Jones, number 20, Amir Gill, a freshman, 6'2" point guard, is another starter, I believe. 21, Amir Phillips, a freshman, 6'2" guard. And then Morris Hodge, number 22, junior, 6'7" center. Let's look for a lot of inside play from him.
Absolutely, and they just finished the Lakota West lineup. Number 0, Bryce Curry, a freshman guard at 6'3". His brother, number 1, Bryson Curry, senior at 6 foot. And then got the other guard at Isaiah Tyson, number 2. And then Isaiah Mead Moss, a junior guard at 6'2", rounding off with number 12, Jice Tossin, a freshman forward at 6'2", so not quite the height on the Firebirds side. Some young youth there, so we're in for a good one as we get ready to tip off here at the home of the Firebirds. West wins the tip, and Curry has it over to little brother, and that's Bryson out there with the ball. Hands off to Isaiah Tyson.
Isaiah Tyson is a point guard. He's a great shooter, drives the lane really well.
And he finger rolls one in there to start it off with the first points of the game.
Good transition game, almost. Oh.
Yeah, Princeton brings the ball up very quickly and shoots and misses. And West right back with the ball into the corner, but a steal by number 21, Phillips, for Princeton. He's the one that had the fast break there that hit the rim. And a reach-in foul.
That's a good aggressive foul early in the game. A little body to it. So now the referees are sending a message that they're going to call that pretty tight.
We saw the ladies playing here right before us, the West and Princeton ladies, and a tough battle there, and it was called, officiating was pretty tight in that game too, so we'll see. Got a new crew here for the boys as number 10 shoots, and Bryce Curry rejects.
That was a good aggressive block.
So Princeton's going to get the ball down in the corner.
This is a really pretty exciting game tonight because both of these teams are battling to get to the top of the GMC conference. Stuck in that third and fourth place, I believe, and you know, they move up a slot with a win, maybe.
Yes, West comes in 6-3 in conference play, and Princeton comes in 5-6 in conference play. Like you said, they're right behind each other. That's going to be a foul on number 12, Josh Tyson. You see the replay here. He comes off, and
I'm not sure how that was a foul on him, but
yeah. I guess the initial foul was him, and then got a little face rub by the Princeton Viking player there. So West brings the ball up quickly, and Isaiah Tyson tries to drive the lane, kicks it over to the other Isaiah, who shoots and misses. Isaiah Mead-Moss. As now Sebastian Ramos has the ball for Princeton. Like you said, Larry, can see the height advantage out there on the court by the Vikings.
Good ball.
Wow.
What a block.
Bryce Curry climbs
the ladder. Transition. Oh, another block. Another transition game here.
And another block.
Little body
that one's going to get called.
That's some good hustle on both teams there. Hustling back, making that play at the rim. And but unfortunately, he had a little body on this block. Tyson had a body block there.
Yeah, just a little bit of body on the backside, not much. So as you mentioned, it looks like they're going to call this pretty tight. Because I'm sure this game's going to be pretty physical back and forth.
As we saw in the girls' game before this, free throws played a really big role in winning the game.
Absolutely.
Those who can make those free throws, those are points that should be pretty easy.
And speaking of that, both of these teams, not their strong suits and free throws, both shooting right around 65%. And the blocks are all over.
3 blocks in a row.
And that's the young freshman Curry climbing the ladder several times now with big blocks for the Firebirds.
Well, he's not playing like a freshman, I tell you that right now.
Not at all. Playing with big brother surely, I'm sure, brings the confidence up, but you're right, he's not playing like a freshman at all as West pulls the ball out, slows things down a little bit in the half-court offense. As Josh looks to drive and kicks it back over.
Looking for that perimeter game here.
Isaiah Moss
there's
looking.
The shot.
And there's Curry
nice
for
shot.
a 3.
Good setup.
So Bryce Curry, he's working both ends of the court here, Larry, with the defense, and now he shows some offense.
West seems to be frustrating them a little bit with their defense. They seem to be playing really aggressive.
Nice ball
shot.
movement there.
Ball movement, yep. Good three-point play.
Sebastian Ramos, the sophomore guard, hits it for the Vikings. And we got a 5-4 matchup right now as the ball went back in the backcourt. I guess it was tipped by Princeton, so no backcourt violation there by the Firebirds as they take the shot. That's Josh Tyson, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Bryson Curry, takes one from deep and misses, and now we're going to have a foul on number 12, Josh Tyson.
Is that his third? No, second.
It's his second, so he's going to take a rest.
That's too early.
Yes. 4:21 in the first to pick up your second foul, so he's going to have a short rest.
It's good to be aggressive, but you can't be reckless with your fouls.
No, they bring in number 15, Preston Robinson, a junior guard. And there's some of that height right there.
Yep.
Is the Danielle Jones, 6'6"
Nice
junior.
Oh.
Takes that rebound and puts it back up for the Vikings, and West turns the ball around really quick up court.
Yeah.
And they press the issue and pick up a foul here. Now number 22, LJ Green, comes into the game.
Well, that foul saved him 2 points, so
some early substitutions here. As
nice layup. Good drive.
Coach Moss goes to the bench. And number 22 comes into the game and picks up some quick points. So you love it when your bench produces right away.
Especially your big man.
Yeah. As now they box out big in there. And he gets a rebound. So LJ Green come in off the bench. Picks up some points and a quick rebound. And now West goes into their offense as they're looking around. Curry has it. He sets the feet and he hits another 3-point. That's 2 for him.
If he gets hot, that's going to be a long game for Princeton.
Yeah, Bryce Curry right now.
With their height, they need to put someone really tall on him and get out there and cover him and put a hand in his face. Unfortunately, they're moving the ball. West is moving her ball around pretty quickly, and
Lungo comes into the game and picks up a backdoor cut wide open and gets 2.
They're getting their Princeton defense out of position and leaving him out on the perimeter, not alone, but out of reach.
So now we get some more substitutions on both sides. Hakeem Smith comes in for West. And 2 Vikings. I believe that was number 3, Steele.
And number 4.
And number 4, Meyer, comes in.
Meyer's a 6'4" sophomore. He's a forward.
Curry sends it over to Tyson, who finds number 15 in the corner. That's Princeton Robinson, and he shoots quick. And nice. Vikings right back up to
nice quick transition game. Quick transition game.
And that's Gill, the junior, with the layup for the Vikings, and ties this game up 10-10 with 2:20 left in the first. As this one's going fast-paced, Larry, back and forth.
A lot of transition here.
As Princeton Robinson comes back in with another bucket there.
Oh, turnover.
And they're going to call that off of Princeton's.
Nope, off West.
Off West. So Princeton will keep the ball. Couple more substitutions. Tyson Davis comes in for Isaiah Tyson.
It's interesting to see what kind of set plays they can come up with here. It's an opportunity to create a set play, but they didn't take it.
Princeton now in our half-court offense. As number 1, Cliff Case, comes into the game. Or, I'm sorry, that's number 3.
That was a good block.
And West,
quick
transition straight to the rim. Comes up a little short, didn't get up enough on the glass. And then Princeton tries to get the fast break going the other way and throws it off. into the stands. So.
They are running and gunning, right?
There's a lot of running.
You're seeing it. Turnovers will start to come, but it's exciting. It's exciting basketball. Both teams seem to be pretty good in the transition. Passing the ball well in transition, setting themselves up for lanes, and scoring points quickly.
The way these coaches are going to their bench, Larry, I don't think we're going to see it slow down anytime soon.
That's a good observation. Yeah, you're right.
So West in their half-court offense right now.
That's a good seal-off there.
Robinson driving.
On the shot.
He's going to draw the foul.
Fouls on number 16. Or 15. Daniel Jones, is that right?
Yep. That's going to take number 15, Preston Robinson, to the line to shoot 2.
Jones has 2 fouls now, too, as well, I should say.
So 2 starters, one for West and one for Princeton, both with early fouls in this first period.
Number 11, Brendan Braddock's senior, 6'4". He's coming in for Jones. Jones going to have a break.
And Braddock says they're was going to talk about him being their big blocker, but boy, everybody's blocking shots so far tonight.
Well, you've got a 6'2" point guard out there making 3 blocks in a row, climbing the ladder, like you say, making his presence known. Jumping ability is incredibly important, and he's showing it off tonight.
So they substituted for Jones, and they shot the foul shot, and the referee's saying he can't return. So they did shoot a foul shot.
I missed something there.
And they said he couldn't come in right after the foul shot since he was just replaced. Now he'll have to wait for the next dead ball. So referees were quick on that one, as now Princeton brings the ball up quickly. 13-10, West.
They must have pulled him out to tell him not to foul him anymore, and now they're putting him right back in.
They're going to get a traveling there on Phillips, the freshman guard.
No, actually, that's Amir Gill.
Is that Amir Gill? Okay.
Yeah, number 20.
That's going to allow Jones to come back into the game for the Vikings. And West makes another quick substitution, bringing in Isaiah Thomas back in. As number 15, Preston Robinson, sits down and gives West some quality minutes there.
Number 2, Tyson, he's a really good ball handler. He's a pretty solid point guard. He's been scoring points throughout the year here. Nice move by the big man.
Yeah, L.J. Green working the baseline there in the box, and comes up with 2 tough points in the paint.
Looks like West is putting on a little half-court pinch and press.
L.J. Green, that 6'5" junior, trying to give West a little height down there low. And he comes up with a tough defensive play, but they call it off of his hand last.
Yeah. That was close.
So Princeton will keep the ball underneath with 25 seconds left here in the first. As they set up a play, they go into the corner. Quick shot, and
nice
it's
shot.
Nothing but money for number 11.
Brendan Braddock. You know, being 6'4", playing the perimeter, it's going to be hard to get a hand in that guy's face. They're going to have to guard him a little closer and prevent him from getting the ball out there.
Tyson Davis takes it back to Isaiah Tyson. As you said, that's the senior guard.
Oh,
and that's going to come up a little short.
Yep.
And it says the buzzer goes, and so we're in for a sprint here, or it's 15-13 so far in the first.
Yeah, it was a run and gun quarter for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lakota West, home of the Firebirds. where the boys' West crew right now is up by 2, Larry, in a very fast-paced first quarter here between them and the Princeton Vikings.
It was an impressive display of transition game for both teams. More importantly, for Lakota West, the number of blocks Bryce Curry had as a freshman. He's playing way above his grade. He looks like a veteran basketball player out there. Looks like a senior playing great defense, and then allowing that defense to open up some opportunities for the team in transition.
On that note, Larry, West averages 2.1 blocks per game, and I think Curry had 3 in one play on that.
There was like 5 in that quarter.
Yes. So now we're going to get a 5-second call to start off the second quarter on the Vikings, as the Firebirds had the tough D there at the half court inbound.
Again, they're putting that pressure on them.
Yeah.
The only issue with that is, a couple of their players have a couple fouls early. So they need to make sure that they're a little more cautious about creating some penalties.
Looks like Coach Moss has those guys with the foul trouble sitting on the bench right now as they hold on to this 2-point lead.
That's a good strategy. LJ Green got the ball on the inside and got fouled right away. So now getting a little bit closer to that bonus.
Yeah, Tyson Davis takes the ball.
Good rebound.
Davis with a great drive there. So
Morris Hodge got a great rebound there.
Oh, nice backdoor cut by number 15.
Yep.
That's Jones. And Isaiah Thomas comes back quickly to LJ Green.
LJ Green's been playing maybe a third of a quarter, and he's got 6 points already. There's another rebound. Good rebound. Good outlet. Great transition play.
Oh, as Curry tries to climb the ladder for the dunk and gets stuffed by the rim there.
Probably should have just laid that in.
Yeah, just a little finger touch roll was all she really needed. But
who doesn't want to try a dunk, correct?
Absolutely. The freshman was up there. Boy, he had the hops, man. He was up above the rim, just pushed it in a little too late and hit that back platform. And now we're going to get a walk. So Bryce Curry with the walk. So
he was doing a good job trying to drive and dish, but good defense. Princeton pressuring that ball.
Preston Robinson comes back in for Tyson Davis. And Isaiah Tyson still out there.
Putting on a little full court man-on-man press.
Along with Isaiah Moss. LJ Green. And here comes Bryson Curry back in.
For Isaiah Tyson.
So, as we said, both teams going deep in this bench so far. And Princeton wants a timeout for 30 seconds to talk things over as they're down 2 here at 6:29 in the second. And the second quarter started just like the first quarter ended, right? The back and forth, quick. A lot of action, a lot of ball movement on both sides.
I like West's approach early on, though, dishing the ball into number 22, LJ Green. He started the second quarter, and he got 2 points right away, set him on a good track on that inside game. More importantly, he put their 6'7", Princeton 6'7" center with another foul. Morris Hodge is playing great defense, but you start to get into foul trouble, and that defense sets back a little bit more, and you start getting more of those inside points.
Yeah, that's I'd say one of the strengths of this West team is their field goal percentage shooting sits right around 50%. When you can get half of what you put up go in, that's always a plus. There's a good steal.
Oh.
Not going to call the
and
travel. And number 10, Isaiah Meade Moss, goes strong to the glass for 2.
It was a great play.
Be a great play if we get a replay of that one.
I don't think they called to travel because he really just didn't have control of the ball. You know, it was a pass and he just batted it down the court, right?
Yep.
So once he gets control, and then then you travel.
Yeah. So he going to say he didn't have possession yet to make that travel, to your point, Lair, and got control and went strong to the glass and drew the foul, and he's at the line, earning some more as he hits that.
Good bonus shot.
Bonus, and Princeton's right back already at half court.
Good
coming
defense.
Quick.
Good defense.
And there's a steal from behind. Now Meade Moss goes in hard again with a follow by Bryson Curry, and neither one can get it in.
Princeton needs to communicate a little better with their point guards. Someone coming up behind them like that, they got to, help them out, help each other out.
Yeah, West came from behind, knocked the ball out, had a quick transition, but couldn't capitalize on it. And now the Vikings go into their half-court offense. There's Braddock.
Some good defense right now.
Ramos, you got number 4 with the ball, Mir.
Good ball movement.
Nice ball movement into the corner as Lungo shoots that one for 3 but misses.
It's actually not a bad series for Princeton. They got to run their offense, got the ball moving around, had a good shot out of it. It just didn't go in.
So right now, West has had a mismatch there on L.J. Green.
Oh, getting lazy.
They had
lazy passes.
Yep, they had a short guard covering LJ there, and they just couldn't get the ball into him quick enough. And then Princeton gets a steal and a quick 2, and brings us within a 3-point game as West was starting to take a short lead there. They were up 4, and now they're down to 3 here as Princeton gets a quick transition bucket here with 5:12 left in the second. Both teams so far, nobody has gotten to the 5 fouls yet. In the first week, we started seeing a lot of foul early. We thought maybe we'd get to the 5 foul rule, which is that new high school rule. If you get 5 fouls in a quarter, you go to the line for 2 the rest of that quarter, and they reset every quarter. So right now we're at West's got 2 and Princeton's got 0.
Yeah, the teams are starting to settle down, falling into a pace and a groove. The defense is starting to figure out what the refs are going to call.
Right.
And so far they've been pretty tight.
So things, like you said, have settled down that way in the game. And that's natural in every one of these games. These boys, they have a set motor skill here. They're motoring at a certain pace every time, and then at every gym they come into, they got to find out what crew is going to call what. So both teams have settled into that, and right now we have a great basketball game here at Lakota West. Up 3 as they inbound the ball, and looks like Princeton's into full court pressure now.
Yep, playing a little man-to-man press.
The senior guard Bryson Curry brings the ball up, finds his younger brother as he tries to feed it in and gets another steal, gets it quickly up to number 4. He goes left-handed with the layup.
Jordan Johnson on the steal there. He's a sophomore, 5'7" knees guard. Playing some good defense. Might be why he's in there putting the press on.
That's 2 fast break buckets for the Vikings to number 4 as he's racing down the floor again looking. And
good move.
Number 2 tosses over. Great ball movement by the Vikings. As that was Jordan Johnson in for the Vikings.
The Princeton offense doesn't have a whole lot of movement there. It looks like 2 or 3 guys moving at a time.
That's a great pass by number 15.
Good steal, good execution, and taking advantage of that turnover.
Robinson just jumps up and just taps it over to his teammate there quickly. And Hakeem Smith gets the bucket for the Firebirds. Right back inside to the paint as number 4 comes up short on the rim there.
Landon
Landon has come into the game and has had several transition fast break buckets for the Vikings. Isaiah Meade-Moss comes back into the game. Robinson comes out. Again, both coaches going deep, working the bench.
Yep. Keeping them fresh.
Keeping fresh legs in there, as this game has been a fast-paced game. It has been a sprint.
Also trying to find the right matchups, right? Get the right set of guys
nice
in there.
Drive
Nice
and
drive
feed. That was a great play by Isaiah Tyson for the West Firebirds. Drives the paint and then dishes off to his man, just standing on the block waiting for the deuce.
This is the matchup they really need to look at more, because number 4's got really good moves. And LJ Green, he's a good defender, but he's a paint defender. They put him out at the perimeter. He's going to beat him off the ball all the time.
Yeah, this sophomore forward for the Vikings looks very athletic with the ball as he goes to the line to shoot one. Landon Muir. That's his 5th point coming in off the bench so far.
Daniel Jones, a 6'6" center, back in the game.
Another
15.
22 now for
Morris Hodge back in the game.
As Jordan Johnson comes out. Again, quality minutes from both benches so far. So Muir goes to shoot his 2nd one and hits them both.
Going tall again. Now that Princeton has their height back in, West should really, you might start to see West in that transition more.
And the Vikings pull back the full
they're in a 1-3-1 zone.
Pulled off the pressure, full court pressure, like you just said, Larry, just finds a 1-3-1 zone, and LJ Green does a great job to find the seam there.
Yeah, it didn't take West long to find the weak spot in the 1-3-1 zone.
LJ Green doing a great job running that baseline, and finds himself wide open, and more importantly, his teammates find him for an easy 2. So LJ, the leading scorer right now for the Firebirds, with 8 coming in off the bench as well. So Coach Moss has to be happy with the bench contribution so far for the Firebirds.
They want to be careful with those passes. That's what this zone's designed to do, is get you to make bad passes.
Some big lollipops there coming back and forth as Curry keeps going back over to Tyson. To Curry. They look inside.
Nice. That's good.
And find number 4, Hakeem Smith. That's how you break that zone.
There's a block.
Smith tries to set up 4-on-4.
That's one way to slow down the transition game.
You'll see here number 4 Muir going against number 4 Smith, and 2 big bodies just finding each other there at midcourt. And unfortunately, Hakeem gets called for the block. So another substitution now as Curry goes out and Robinson comes back in for the Firebirds, as they were looking for a quick backdoor cut, but the West shut that down. And right to Hakeem Smith for another layup. And that extends the lead now by the Firebirds.
Good strong elbow there.
Yeah. Coaches were asking for it on the West side, but nothing going. And there's Muir going in with that big body. And quick lollipop up to number 10, Moss. And he lays it in. And now the biggest lead of the night, 7 points by the Firebirds. But we are right back to play as now
Princeton keeps pushing the ball up the court, and West keeps stealing it. And they need to slow the pace down. They need to control the pace of the game. When you're 6'7" or 6'6" and you're running the court like this, it takes so much more energy. They're not going to outrun a 6'2" guard.
Right, there's the replay of the previous play there with Moss on the fast break. And to your point, Larry, right after that, the Vikings shot the ball down quickly, got it in the corner and threw it away. And West Firebirds picked that up, and then they came back up too quickly and threw it into the stands. And so Vikings got the ball back as number 15 goes strong to the glass. Jones for the Vikings.
Jones has 7 points. Doing a good job. Playing good defense.
He's the one that picked up those early 2 fouls. Had to sit a little bit in the first, but has come back now in the second, contributing. As the
3-point
going into the corner to Curry. As the Vikings come back quick as Ramos comes in with a layup.
Oh no, that was a reckless foul. Landon Muir, sophomore.
That's his first. As we see the replay here into the corner, and just not a good foul there. I'm sure he wishes he had that one back. So his first, but now that's the team's third. So with 39 seconds before the half, both teams not in any trouble here with going to the 5 fouls, 2 and 3 apiece. As West looks to maybe, you think they're going to hold this for the last shot, or they're just going to keep pressing as they've been?
I think they're going to take what Princeton gives them. And then
looks like they're holding it out there here, Laird. They're going to look for that last shot. As Tyson Davis is just holding on to the ball as the clock winds down to 14 and 13 and counting.
I don't necessarily agree with this, but that's okay. It's their game.
Almost had a moving screen there by Green as they go inside, and that's going to end it right there as the Vikings tip it away. And we're 3 points away in the end of the half. Firebirds 30, Vikings 27.
Your story at Metro Parks of Butler County.
Hey, Monica.
Hey.
Westchester wants to know, how do I rent the barn?
Well, Mulhauser Barn is a rental facility that Westchester owns. It was actually originally built in 1881, but the Westchester Township acquired it in 2008, and now we use it as a rental facility for weddings, graduation parties, any event you can think of. It's a seasonal facility open from April 1st through November 15th because there's no heating or air conditioning. You can find more information on availability, pricing, and scheduling a tour to visit Mulhauser Barn at westchesteroh.org. If you have a question about Westchester Wants to Know, visit any of our social media or visit our website.
Find your story at Metro Parks of Butler County.
Hey, Brian.
Hey.
Westchester wants to know, what is Drug Take Back Day?
National Drug Take Back Day is an event sponsored by the Drug Enforcement Agency. It happens in Westchester for citizens to dispose of unused, unwanted, or expired medication. This year's event is 2 times a year on a Saturday, both spring and fall. And locally in Westchester, it is put on in Walgreens at Cincinnati-Dayton Road in Tyersville. The event collects unused, expired medication, and new this year, any liquid medication that residents want to drop off and have disposed of safely. If you have any questions for Westchester Wants to Know, visit our social media or Facebook page or our township website for more information.
and gentlemen, welcome back to Lakota West here at the home of the Firebirds as the Lakota West Princeton Vikings are battling it out here 30-27 at halftime. And Lair, boy, that first one was a quick half. A lot of racing up and down the court. A lot of quick transitions, and both teams looking pretty good so far in the stat sheets here. Lakota West shooting 54% from the field, well above their average, and Princeton right there at 44 their average. But so far it's been the free throws, as you mentioned early at the beginning there, edge to Princeton, which is keeping them in the game.
Yes. If you take a look at West points off the bench, they have 17 points off the bench. Princeton's not doing too bad either with 12, so they're really rotating the players in and out, and everyone's contributing.
Oh, there's a big steal by Curry, and he goes in and takes a hard foul.
That was a hard foul.
By Mir.
Yeah. Mir looked like he took off a little awkward, which is probably why he bumped into him pretty hard.
Here you'll see the replay here. Curry picks it from him, and then...
Yeah, you see he went a little awkward into him.
Yeah, a little hard, but he did go for the ball.
Yep.
West wanted an intentional foul there.
Of course.
And
right?
A couple of the assistant coaches getting a little excited, and referee comes over and talks to Coach Moss and says, hey, they hit him shoulder, hit it hard, but he was going for the ball, so that'll put Curry on the line.
And it paid off.
Yeah.
But
as now everybody comes back down court. Tyson takes that.
I just want to point out that L.J. Green, the center for Lakota West, is a leading scorer for West with 8 points in that first half. He's come in off the bench, and that's a good portion of those bench points.
Yeah, just as you had pointed out on the stat sheet there, that was the
playing good defense, but it's
bench points for sure as number 10 there for the Vikings. Ramos hits a big three-pointer, and we have a timeout.
Wonder why that was an intentional foul. Jones fouled. He grabbed him for some reason. He's trying to stop the play. He must have been hurt or something.
So foul on.
Oh yeah, he got hit. It looks like 12. He may have gotten hit in the mouth.
So 15 comes up.
He's got a bloody nose.
And grabs.
He could have just went to the ref and showed it to the ref, and the ref could have called it. He didn't need the foul for that. Oh well, he saved him a timeout.
So now LJ swings it over to Tyson in the corner. They're going to whistle over the body.
Refs were calling it pretty tight.
Yeah,
you know.
I heard the call, 10, but I didn't see what he called. I didn't see any motion of with a block or on the hand or what. But
that's Ramos from
foul nonetheless as Tyson jumps in there. Kicks it back over to
good ball movement.
Isaiah Tyson. Curry goes flying through there, and he's going to pick up a charge.
Oh, wow.
As he went into the paint pretty hard, and I think Mir was setting there. We'll see here, Larry.
Right under the basket.
Drives the baseline. Mir sets his feet. And young Bryce Curry's been running that baseline. There's another turnover. There's a big block by number 10, showing his hops, the sophomore 6-foot guard from the Vikings, Ramos. We'll hear another.
Yeah.
Here's the loss by the Vikings. Not really a steal, just a turnover and a big block by number 10 there to save an easy two.
Oh, a dunk.
Curry, I tell you, this kid can jump out of the gym, I think, right here.
He's not playing like a ninth grader.
No, not at all. Great hops.
Very talented.
As number 11, Radix, goes for the Vikings.
Yeah, that was a nice 8-foot, 10-foot jumper. I was surprised that West didn't come out and put a man on him. Left him alone in the paint.
Now Moss hits one in the corner for 3 for the Firebirds, and that extends their lead as there's a quick transition. And they, first of all, knocked the ball away, but right to
good
the Vikings.
Opportunity
They get
there.
a
Nice pass.
shot and another
transition play.
Yes, another quick transition by the Firebirds. Josh Tyson going up there, and the Vikings can't do anything here but foul from behind as number 0 goes in to try.
Here we are, 7-point lead again.
Yep.
But Princeton manages to slow them down and chisel it back.
Yeah, it was just 34 to 32.
Yep.
It was a 2-point game as West was bringing the ball up, and the Vikings got a turnover. Now all of a sudden there you got this 6-point lead almost
over the back.
And
looks like LJ Green went over the back there, trying to get that rebound. It wasn't so much the body. It looked like he had his hand on his shoulder while he was jumping forward to get that ball.
So a couple of quick transitions and the dunk, and West finds themselves up by 7 now, 39-32 here.
As you can see, that West defense is really, really troubling that Princeton team. The pressure is getting to them. They're turning the ball over, and West is getting points on transition. There's a good move. Nice drive to the lane. That's Brandon Braddock.
Braddock is in there quick.
Yep, there you go. There's a move. Nice
the big
move
guy.
by LJ Green.
Neither one of these teams takes any time getting the ball up the court. Boy,
I'm trying to figure out who scored, and then someone else is scoring.
Don't turn your head from your screen for a second, because the ball's going to be on the other end of the court quickly.
Oh no, that's 2 quick ones. Well, he's got 2 now.
Yep. So yeah, he started this half with none. So yeah, he's picked up 2 quick ones.
Yeah, he played 12, 13 minutes in that first 10 minutes and 36 seconds in that first half, and didn't pick up 1.
Not bad defense on that replay, but a little bit of the arm.
Yeah.
And puts number 4 back on the line.
Yeah.
Mir misses the first one for the Vikings.
Hakeem Smith comes in. He's a forward, the 12th senior. He's 6'3", comes in for Green.
And some more substitutions for the Vikings.
It looks like
that was Jones who went out on that crazy foul there. He just grabbed the jersey. It looked like he had a contact lens issue.
Oh, okay.
So the
I thought maybe he had a bloody nose.
The trainers from West came over and helped him out, and got his contact back in. So maybe he couldn't see. And
nice back door.
There's a big block right there.
Coming off the bench and making a block. Now he sees much better.
Yep. Saw that one clearly.
Yeah, he did.
And unfortunately, West saw it go the other way. So West will maintain possession here on their own side of the court as the ball comes in to Tyson. Over to the young Curry. A lot of cutting and moving now.
Yeah,
nice pass.
Nice setup for a drive to the lane
by Isaiah Tyson.
Isaiah Tyson took a nice jab step and then cut back door, and it just burned Princeton for 2 points. Nice layup.
Vikings working the ball around and looking to clear out the lane here for big Jones. And number 11, Brandon Braddock again.
Nice 3-point setup there.
As he's now become the Vikings' leading scorer. As the Firebirds bring the ball up quickly again. Tyson with the ball, running the point guard. Finds Robinson out there. He shoots a 3.
That was a good shot.
And then,
good try. It was a good look.
It's a long rebound to Tyson, and he sees Akeem Smith cutting through the lane, and Akeem just didn't see the ball coming at him that quick.
A little too late. He saw it coming too late. It was a good look on the inside, though.
Yeah, Tyson saw him under the basket, had a free layup, and that'll be a turnover by the Firebirds.
Need to limit those turnovers.
Yes. And those
Both teams seem to be doing pretty well at scoring points.
Oh, there's a big cut, and then
turnover.
Bryson Curry's
nice layup.
back in there. Nice
Nice
movement on the ball.
Nice ball movement. Good transition game. LJ Green filling the lane.
There's a quick transition
nice
again.
Braddock's is getting hot from the three-point zone. He's 2 in a row there. He's got 13 right now.
That transition takes the ball deep under the basket, and they kick it back out. And he hits a 3 ball and brings us back into a 4-point game, 41-45, as West still has the lead here.
Once again, Princeton chipping away at that lead.
Yep.
West is giving them all the opportunities to do it as well with a couple turnovers. Nice shot and one.
I saw a body go flying in there earlier before the shot. But we'll see the replay here. This is Tyson against the big 6'6".
It looks like he tripped.
Yeah.
Going backwards. But that was a great shot. But good body control, good ball control, nice soft touch. While it's a physical play at the same time.
That's
impressive.
a 5'10" guard going against a 6'6" forward. So
well, he managed to get that foul out of him.
So if you're watching at home, kids, if you got dribbling skills and ball skills, you can.
That was a good use of them.
Yes, absolutely. So West fouls in the backcourt here. Vikings get the ball. Looks like West is in the man-to-man still.
Yep.
As the Vikings work their half-court offense.
Yep.
Like a little motion there to Braddock's, and he comes up short that time. But Vikings definitely got a trap. Somehow Robinson gets out of that.
Nice muscle out. Nice pass.
And Tyson with a big round-the-back pass.
There we go.
Hakeem Smith misses the first time, but makes it on the second one. But
that was all set up with the great
Braddock's with the finger roll that time, and he misses 2 times down in a row on the.
It was a great rebound, and they had him trapped, and he split the trap and found a West player.
There's Tyson going to the rack again, but coming up short, but beat the man to the rim, just didn't finish. There's a shot, no rebound at all. And here comes Tyson. Boy, he
nice,
just attacks
very
the
aggressive.
rim.
He saw it right away. He split him right away. He knew he was going to the bucket. As soon as he got to the top of the key, he knew he was going to make the shot.
Isaiah Thompson attacking the rim for 2 more, and looks over at the coach and grabs his jersey and says, "Hey, coach, I think I might need a rest."
Yeah.
That's 3 quick trips up the floor for him. And as the Vikings drive the baseline.
Nice shot.
And they're going to get 2 and 1 here as number 20, Phillips. Again, they have him listed as a freshman. I'm telling you, Larry, these freshmen don't look like they're playing like.
20 is Amir Gill, and he's also a freshman.
And Gill, goes to the line. You saw the replay there. He drives that baseline, goes in with the deuce, and draws the foul. A lot of people here wanting a charge.
Nice free throw shots.
But Gill will go and finish 2. Yeah, the freshmen tonight are just lighting it up on both sides of the court here.
Yeah, they're
both
playing
for the Vikings and for the Firebirds.
Playing above their grade, I think.
Absolutely. As again, that cuts back into that lead that West took there on those couple quick transitions. And the Vikings are coming quick now.
Good hustle.
And they're going to try to get it off before the end of the third. But
that was a good hustle.
But great hustle by the Vikings there. And at the end of 3, it's 51-44 Firebirds. Well, welcome back to Lakota West, where we have got a barn burner here, Larry. 51-44 Firebirds, and these two teams are just like two heavyweight fighters just battling it out.
It's one transition move after the other. It seems to be points in transition for Lakota West are keeping them in the lead here. And number 22, L.J. Green, he's leading West scorers with 14 points, and most of those, well, all of those are in the paint, off of rebounds and good inside play.
Yeah, the inside play's been great. The bench play's been great. You saw Coach Moss breaking the huddle there. I'm sure he probably told the boys, keep doing what you're doing. It's working. Maybe slow down a few times where they've had a couple quick transitions.
Oh, turnover right away from Princeton. They stepped over the line or too much time.
We're going to get a 5-second call, I think, on that one.
I want to point out Bryce Curry, freshman from Lakota West with 10 points. Incredible game tonight. Incredible already. And the game's not over yet. He's playing great. He's got like 2 or 3 blocks. Overall, I've been really impressed with his ability as a freshman. Playing way above his grade.
He averages 6.9 points per game, so he's above his average there. And I have him as almost a block a game, and we know he's had about 3 tonight as he's climbed the ladder.
He had 3 in one series. You know, it was one right after another. And, you know, he's guarding a 6'4" guy.
Yeah.
He can really jump. Very impressed with the Lakota West defense. They've just been frustrating that Princeton ball movement offense on that perimeter game. They're not getting the 3-point looks that they're trying to get. It's been very, very good defense from West.
A lot of scoring in the paint on both sides, and there was something there that Coach Moss did not like. He called a quick timeout there early in this fourth quarter to set something he saw he did not like, and he asked for a quick full timeout there at the start of this fourth quarter. Is the Firebirds will have the ball on the side there.
It looked like Princeton was maybe putting a little bit of a pressure on them that they were not aware or hadn't seen before, and they needed to go over it real quick.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they went into initially a full court press, but then as soon as West brings the ball in, they kind of back up.
Yeah.
So
well, it was inbound.
Yep.
They were outnumbered.
Yeah. So West takes it down into the corners, looks for the 3 ball.
Nice shot.
Hits it.
Josh Tyson, also another freshman.
And that's 5 for him.
Yep.
Oh, nice move by the big man.
Yeah, good move by Lugo. No, number 4, I'm sorry. Landon Murray.
There's a quick pass into the corner as these West nice pickpocket by number 10.
Ramos.
And he goes up strong.
Strong layup, foul. Here we go.
Yep.
Chipping away at it, right?
Yeah.
They were 7-8 points ahead, looking to increase the lead, and then a turnover, layup, and a foul. So
and that's not a mistake I'm sure Isaiah Tyson makes often as a senior guard there, is having this getting stolen first, having a turnover, and then committing the foul at the other end. But boy, number 10, Ramos, went up very strong on that.
Now you're looking at a 2-possession game versus 3.
And he finishes the old-fashioned 3-point play at the foul line. And like you said, that cuts into this lead and brings it right to 5 points, 49-54.
One thing they do not want to do is abandon the middle with number 22. Well, there we go.
Yep. As he works hard in there.
Good defense.
Being number 4 as the ball gets up.
Good defense.
Bodies flying, no fouls called. Ball's up
Ramos
quick.
driving again.
Ramos sings it out to, that's their play before, that Braddock's out there. And that's now twice he's come up short on the 3-pointer on the front end of the rim.
West was really fortunate there. It would have been in Ramos. I thought he was going to drive to the bucket, try and get that 2+1.
So
nice drive. Good
Tyson
foul.
he creates so much on the drive. He penetrates, Great textbook guard play. You'll see the replay here. You see him just driving. He's been doing this all night. This time he takes it straight to the rim, and other times he's dishing off to teammates who are wide open on the weak side. So great play by the senior guard here, number 2.
Yeah, he's playing like a true leader for a team, right? He's taking control of the situation and sees an opportunity and takes advantage of it decisively.
Yep.
Right.
Is a little long on that foul shot, but his playmaking ability and opportunities he's made during the game with his penetration has been incredible. As he comes up short on both of those. And right over to Ramos.
Yeah, and Ramos, who's their biggest offensive threat.
As he drives too.
Best ball control. He's got 3 fouls now because of that drive and dish.
And now the Vikings have him trapped down underneath the basket. Yeah. And Coach Moss quickly gets a timeout. Or that probably was going to be, even if he got out of there, Larry, he's going to probably not get across half court by 10 seconds as he was trapped down there for a good 4 or 5 of that.
Smart play by the coach, right? Got to give it up for the coaches.
Yeah. Uses one of his timeouts, so that's 2.
And now he's working the ref.
And Princeton huddling up. Looks like it's going to be just a quick 30-second timeout. And so Firebirds will still have the ball under the basket. And we'll see if Princeton's going to press here or not. As they are now still just sitting right there. They last 2 trips down the floor came up with nothing. And cut this to a 5-point deficit as the Firebirds are holding on 54-49 with 5:49 on the clock in this contest.
One of Princeton's top scorers, Jones, he's riding the bench right now for some reason. It's on the end of the bench. I wonder if he was injured in that earlier part of the game.
Keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
So West having a little bit trouble getting the ball in that first opportunity, but now over to Isaiah.
Princeton's doing a good job of disrupting that.
Now they go into a half-court trap.
That offense.
As West gets out of that. And you got to do something if you're Princeton, right, to stop Isaiah Thomas from penetrating and creating off of the penetration that he's been doing all night. There's Curry with the ball, the freshman. Holds on to it as they try to go inside. That's Josh Tyson.
Jordan Johnson, number 2, he's a good point guard. It looks like he's trying to make something happen. And he
goes strong. And he did, as you called it.
Yeah.
He drives a lane for 2, and he's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Here's the replay. Looks like he's going to dish off over to Ramos, but keeps it and goes strong straight in.
Does a good job. He cuts it to 3 points now. Another free throw will make it 2.
Draws the foul on Josh Tyson, the other brother combination here at West. And comes up short on the old-fashioned 3-point play. As now Bryson Curry comes back into the game. I think he replaced his younger brother.
Number 20 just fouled for Princeton, Amir Gill.
So we're going to get a foul underneath. That'll be Princeton's only 2nd foul.
Well, he's doing a good job trying to, deny that inside pass, but he got a little too much body there, I think. Oh.
And we're going to get a jump ball.
It looks like the possession arrows goes to West.
And I think West will keep it. I think you're right, Larry. West is going to keep possession. As there's some discussion there with the referees. Isaiah goes backcourt to take that. And he looks quickly to drive. Boy, that first step of his is fast.
Yeah, but
he comes off of that first step really quick.
But Johnson's doing a good job of cutting that pass, those steps off. playing pretty good defense.
So there, the Ramos cuts him off, but he finds Moss in the corner.
Yeah, good rebound.
And Braddix comes up with the rebound. And now Ramos gets
nice.
picked from behind.
Nice pick. Nice pickpocket there by Curry, yep.
And Isaiah going in strong. Again, he's going to get fouled on the floor.
Now, here we are at the 4-minute mark. People are going to start getting desperate, start to foul.
Yep.
And we'll see who's the best at the free throws, right?
Yep.
If West wants to lose this game, they'll miss their free throws, right? They have to make them.
And so far in that first half, it was Princeton.
Nice play.
Nice play by the LJ Green again.
LJ Green
in the paint with 16.
Paint. Easy layup, good cut move, and a great pass.
Yeah. And your point on the free throws there, the Princeton won that battle in the first half.
Turnover.
Another turnover from behind. That's 3 times now Ramos has got picked from behind.
Yep.
The last 2 times down the court by the older Curry. Bryson has come up with 2 steals now, helping out his Firebirds. There goes Isaiah again, dishes off.
It was a hard foul.
Oh.
It was a block.
Gonna call 20 on that one.
Yeah, that was Amir Gill again. Looks like he's got 3.
There's a replay here. We'll see. Isaiah goes in. There's that. Yeah.
Daniel Jones comes in again. Yep.
Yeah, the replay showed it there. 20 just threw a body on him. Again, that's that ball penetration by Isaiah Tyson, creating open spaces for his teammates. And so far, he's found LJ Green several times in that paint. As the ball comes out high to Tyson Davis, and boy, right back to the point guard, right? I'd give him the ball too, because the boys just been creating all night long off the dribble penetration.
That Jordan Johnson with Princeton, he's doing a good job of playing their defense. They're switching.
LJ Green looked like he was going to go.
Nice move. LJ Green just drove.
Big fella driving.
Good dribble. Nice slalom step, I guess. I don't know what you would call it.
He acted like he wanted to shoot the 3-pointer, did the old head fake, and then just drove the lane beautifully for a nice layup. That'll give him 18 on the night. There's a big rebound right there by Davis for West. And Curry gets the ball and pulls it out, as coach says, let's set it up half court, put the ball back in Isaiah's hands.
Yeah, and Princeton really needs to start getting a little more aggressive here, even start to foul if they have to.
I think West is going to bleed a little clock here first. As there's the penetration look, and gets the ball quickly up to number 2, but he comes up short as
Bryson
Davis.
Curry was on a great hustle. Oh, I don't know. That should have been a technical, in my opinion, because he shook the backboard and the ball was affected by it. You cannot slap the backboard like that, but I'm not the ref, so I'm glad they're out there and I'm not. Here, we'll show it. He shakes it hard, too, and you can see it. It was moving back and forth when that ball was on the edge of the rim. But
great camera work by the guys there.
Thank you. I always want to plug Lakota, or I'm sorry, Westchester TV. Adam and Justin and all the crew, they do a wonderful job. I want to express my appreciation to them again tonight. So this is my first basketball broadcast, and I really enjoy it. I'm probably terrible at it, but I'm having fun, and I hope that's evident.
Love to have you here, Larry.
So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Great point, though. Westchester TV, like them. They're on YouTube and on the internets, and do a great job here bringing these games to the community at the Lakota West and Lakota East both. And they do all the sports. It's basketball, it's football, as you know. We've done football together. It's soccer, boys and girls, both sides. So
if I was a parent looking for a highlight reel for my kid, I'd be watching these games.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys do a great job. So thanks to Westchester as Princeton now brings the ball up.
Three-point
There's
shot.
a big 3-pointer.
This is not something Lakota West wants to do.
And That's a big score at the right time by the Vikings.
Here we are. We're back to a 2-possession game.
Yep.
5 points. In fact, you know, they could couple 3 points like that, they're ahead. Good tough defense, and a turnover by West, and the game's
$1:50 left. Princeton has 3 timeouts. West has 2, so they've each got their timeouts left here. I think Princeton took their first there just now.
Right.
And like you said, brings us down to a 2-possession game. So if Princeton can get a stop here and a score, changes the whole complexity of what was going on there. It'll be interesting what Coach Moss is going to call for in the huddle. I know what I would do for sure. I'd get the ball in Isaiah Tyson's hands for sure, and have him create off the dribble, bleed a little bit of this clock, and see what Princeton will do if they're going to try to foul you or just try to put the pressure on you.
I don't disagree that that's a good plan, but quite honestly, I would go with the guy who's got me here all night, L.J. Green. I'd dish it. I'd post him up, get him inside, get him pushing those guys around, get him laying that ball in, getting fouled, and going to the line for that 3rd point.
Yep, that all starts off with that penetration by Isaiah. He's been doing it all night.
Yep.
So West ball underneath. Princeton definitely going to press here.
See, I don't know why I don't know why he just didn't streak up the sideline, because he was in press break mode when all he had to do was dribble down the sideline.
Yeah.
Instead, he paused to look to the person he needed to pass to.
Yeah.
When he had his defender beat all the way to the corner.
Yeah, and I think Princeton thought the same thing. They started to back out. When he froze, they started going after him, and then, of course, got the ball over to Isaiah, and he got beyond half court and got fouled and goes to the line.
Here we are. You must make your free throws.
And we talked about that earlier. This is going to come down to rebounds and 3 throws, and here we are at 142, and we're at the free throw line. So.
But I know what it's like to be at that line.
Yeah, West still got that 5-point lead.
It's not easy, but you have to do it.
And Isaiah's able to get 1 out of that.
Somebody slipped there.
The big fellas running into each other again, Mir and Green. That's not the first time tonight.
Nope.
As Ramos brings the ball
double
up.
dribble. How about that?
And that
was a double dribble.
Robinson with the pressure there for West.
If you watch a replay, if we can get a replay of that, it looked like he pinned it against his hip.
So Robinson with the defense there.
Yep,
right
you
there.
see it? He carried it. Yep.
Yep, he held onto his hip just for a second there. So
there they go. They're starting to foul.
Yep. So number 2 fouls in the backcourt quickly.
Gotta have your free throws. Make 1.
So
right? That'll put it to a 3-possession game.
Yeah.
Just make 1 of these.
So they put Tyson back on the line. Isaiah Tyson struggling a little bit from the line tonight. He has been.
Normally he's one of the better free throw shooters there.
And
oh my goodness.
Just can't get that first one to fall as he looks over at coach and says, what am I doing wrong? Oh. And he'll get the chance to redeem himself. Coach
all he needs is
Moss
1.
is smiling a little bit there as he gets his senior guard to look at him, and you see Isaiah there at the line and just goes a little long and misses those 2. So the stroke's off just a little bit, and Robinson providing the pressure again for West, doing a really good job.
There he goes.
And number 2 going up strong
with the body.
And they're going to get.
See, you don't want to do this either, because now they're going to get points with the clock not running.
Right. So strong play there by Jordan Johnson. You see him here in the replay going up. And yeah,
it was a good block, but the body, his momentum carried into him
afterwards. So foul on Isaiah Tyson will put Johnson to the line, the sophomore guard for the Vikings, and you got to make free throws to cut into this. And so far, The Vikings come up short on the first one as West has a 6-point lead right now with 1:07.
I just want to say, regardless of the outcome of the game, it looks like West might be able is going to pull it out. But this has been such a great game. It's been a really good game.
Yeah, it's been a really hard, fast-paced game.
We've seen some freshmen and sophomores just playing great basketball. Princeton's Jordan Johnson's got 7 points, but I've been really impressed with his ball handling and his defense. He's been really playing great defense. For Lakota West, I want to mention him again. L.J. Green, I'm not sure what he was averaging this season for points, but right now he's got 18.
L.J. is seven.
Yeah, almost 8 points a game. So great effort. And then Bryce Curry, the 6'3" freshman for West, playing excellent on each end of the court.
Bryce not in there right now.
Yeah.
But he's averaging just short of 7 points per game, and I think he's got 10, if I remember the last time he was in. So yeah, a couple guys just playing above their normal average play here, and like you said, it's just been a great game. Been hard fought.
When I think of
physical
Bryce,
on both sides, and there's a great rundown by Isaiah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the
senior
3 blocks he had.
Yes.
You know, the 3 against the 6'4" guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
And he hopped right up out of the gym on a couple of those. So
Daniel Jones is getting ready to check back in for Princeton. I really think they need him in there. I think they need to post him up.
Yeah,
get some points.
West gets the ball in, does the baseball pass deep down to the offensive side of the court. And Isaiah hauled it in like a wide receiver. And
big free throw. That's a big free throw.
That earned him a trip to the line, and you're right, Larry. He when you really needed it, he found the trigger right here and hits the first one. And now makes this a 7-point game.
Yep.
So 3 possessions for sure now.
Yeah, when you get down inside 4 minutes, you want to try and keep it at 3 possessions.
Struggled there on that one.
Here we are in less than a minute. 3 possessions is really going to be hard to pull off for Princeton.
Yep, 51 seconds left. Princeton does have a couple of timeouts, so they can get a quick score and stop the clock here. As they look for Braxton, he goes off the glass hard.
37 seconds left.
This is where you live by the 3, die by the 3. I think West was willing to give up the deuce, and I think with 3 timeouts, I'd go in there and get a deuce call timeout real quick.
Right.
And if I have the open look, take it, but that would seem to be forced by the Vikings' advantage to the West as he comes up short on that shot. And they killed a little bit of time there, too, on that possession. So 37 seconds now as Robinson will go to the line for West. And he'll be shooting 2 as now any foul now, right? This is the problem now where Vikings are in, is any foul they get, they put West on the line for 2 now.
Yeah.
So he hits his first one.
You know, if I'm not mistaken, a win here will put Lakota West at 7-3, and that is like tied for 3rd in the conference, right?
Yep, in the GMC. There's a big rebound by your guy.
There you go.
L.J. Green gets
put
an
up 20
offensive
tonight.
rebound.
Put up 20 tonight.
And if there's a player of the game, I think I'd have to give it to L.J. Green.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, he's that's a huge offensive rebound.
Yeah.
As Princeton was trying to foul down there, slapped him about 3 times.
Well, you know, they put in Daniel Jones in, and he hits a 3.
Yeah.
You know, he's got 10 points for tonight. Princeton's really got good distribution of points. It's just they're falling a little bit short. Too many turnovers. Too many points in transition for Lakota West. It's just they could not slow that down. When West get a rebound, a defensive rebound, they were gone.
And in the half-court game, they could not stop Isaiah Tyson from penetrating and either creating off the penetration to its teammate or just taking it to the lid himself. And,
yeah, that's evident in Green's points, right?
Yes.
He had so many points on dishes.
And there's another offensive rebound by West, and they're just going to run the clock out. As I think they're trying to foul, and the referees aren't even calling it, so that's going to take it down to 0-0 here at Lakota West. Comes up with a big win, 65-57 over the Princeton Vikings. Dave Royce, Larry Burke, Larry Preliger,
Yes.
out from Lakota West.